It's Friday. Sometimes I like to say that it's casual Friday, but to be honest with you, I try to keep it pretty casual just about all the time. I mean, as I say that, I do try to wear a collared shirt, and I am wearing pants. Thank you for asking. I like to wear a collared shirt on stream because I feel that I'm doing this. I'm appearing in my professional capacity as a writer. I want you guys to I want you guys to respect me, and I know that my work is not going to get that for me. So maybe a collared shirt will do it. Hello, welcome. My name's Jim Hodgson, and this is the Friday stream Sketch Desk. The name of this community is the Scene Shop. I thank you so much for being here. We're going to have a great day. It's been if you've been watching the news at all, you know that it's been a pretty tense, 4 years. But anyway, I just trying to clear some headspace and try to do what I do, which is try to write, try to make some stuff. So thank you for being here and for joining me in doing that. So the way that this goes is that we will write a sketch together from scratch. I don't come to the stream with any preconceived notion of what the sketch will be about. Usually the chat sort of boils around a bit and then an idea comes up. People pitch ideas in the chat. You can't see the chat right now, but you'll see it soon enough. Currently, some of my friends are, well, they're just shouting at each other about how hairy their legs are. That's what they're doing. I'll go on and switch to the writing scene so you guys can see all the chat that's coming through. Hi, welcome everybody. If you're new, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Now, I will say, while the chat is boiling around and thinking of a subject for today's sketch, after the stream today, we're going to be doing in the Discord channel a happy hour. We're gonna basically just hang out and talk about any comedy stuff that you're working on. I believe I am gonna have a cold beer. Now, normally, yeah, I'm gonna have a cold beer. So if you want to chat after the stream about comedy, anything that you're working on, we'd love to hear about it. Come on by the Discord. You can find the link to the Discord at sceneshop.us. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit differently today, or I'm going to try to anyway. I'm going to try to post. Let's see. Yes. I'm going to try to post in the chat the link, the shared link. It doesn't look like that might not have worked in the chat. Yeah, it looks like some kind of formatting thing screwed it up or something. I don't know how to get that to you guys. Let me see if I can do like a, yeah, if you copy and paste it, it'll work. Maybe I can try a link shortener. Just clicking on making advertisements go away. Here, try this. See if that works. So this way you should be able to, in a browser, look at the sketch as we're writing it, as we're working on it. You shouldn't be able to edit, but you should at least be able to look at it. I'll know for next time that I need to do that shortening thing. Thank you, Aaron, for trying to do that. I don't think it'll let, Aaron, I think the reason why it didn't let you do that is because I think you're a follower, but not a subscriber. I think subscribers can maybe post links. I don't know. I'm still a little bit new to Twitch, so excuse me for not knowing why it won't let you post a link. All right, chat, you need to get yourselves together. You need to start pitching sketch ideas. Let's see here. A sketch I wanted to write was about two people that wants to start a podcast and it goes to shit. That is a true life story of 99% of podcasts. I'm not sure how we would. I'm not sure how we would make it funny. Yeah, I'm not sure how we would make it funny because it's so. I mean, I don't even know how many podcasts I've started at this point, and most of them have gone to shit. Not really, not all of them, but it's just something that does often go to shit. I think the only way that you could make it funny is if it's like Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, um, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. Just thinking of unbelievably successful people. And if you put a huge amount of like successful people together and then had them start a podcast and they just couldn't come up with anything, that might be funny. Now I'll say that Dana Carvey's got he's got an impression of Barack Obama pitching TV show ideas at Netflix, which is pretty funny. Basically, it's just an impression of Obama pitching ideas for shows. And he's just going, no, what about, and he's like pitching the show, but it's the description of a show that already exists. Anyway, obviously, Dana Carvey's more funny at it than I am. Let's see. Premise: baby shower with progressively inappropriate gifts. I like that if they're wildly inappropriate. Like, let's see. The trouble with inappropriate gifts is that's kind of the point of a baby shower, isn't it? Like what if it's like a baby shower? What if it's a baby shower and the recipient of the baby shower is getting like regular gifts, and then for everything that she opens, she's like, oh, I'm supposed to stick this, up. I'm supposed to kind of, and then people are like, no, it's just a spoon. You don't know. What kind of baby shower do you think this is? Well, I just thought, it would be, I thought we were going to do like inappropriate gifts. Well, you should have put that on the invitation. Where is the invitation? Yeah, I don't know. That's a possibility. Let's see. Are there showers for things besides babies' weddings? Yeah, too many of them. I mean, look, you don't need to. How big of an excuse do you need to have a party, right? None, or as far as I'm concerned. Two World War I vets trying to figure out the internet with their technology literate grandson. Yeah. Someone brings a dildo, someone brings a gun. I assume that's a part of Voodoo 463's sketch. You ever see that poop game they play at the baby shower? I got yelled at for farting once minutes before my ex-wife played that game. I'm not sure. I've been invited to very few baby showers, probably because the people who are throwing baby showers have taste and they don't want me there. Two World War II vets playing Call of Duty and fighting over actual events. Yeah. Getting a baby a taser. A magician who, instead of pulling tricks, kind of pulls out embarrassing incidents of every volunteer. That's kind of funny. I like the embarrassing magician. What if it's like the magician is like his magic is pretty good, but all of them are like all of the things, like he makes things appear, but everything he makes appear is like I'm thinking of like he'd recently got divorced. He got divorced and he's really, really broken up about it. And like all of his, he keeps making, like he does good magic, but, but everything has got a really sad like vibe to it. I don't know that that's funny. Let's see. Family reunion turned sour as everyone realized no one is actually related. That's interesting. Shitty, inappropriate magician at baby shower. Is that a thing that happens? Probably. People who haven't been to baby showers trying to write about a baby shower could be funny. Yeah. I think that's what's happening right now, Momo Siegel. I feel like we're nearing a consensus here, gang. Strange as it may seem. Um, I feel like a game show about something, but then contestants come to know that the show is about guessing their browsing history. That's a funny idea. We just did a game show a couple of streams ago, and we get a lot of the game show idea is a pretty frequent pitch, and I kind of want to stay away from it just because it's kind of a go-to. Clown magician pulls trigger, lands in hot water at baby shower. Yeah, I don't know why he needs to be a clown or a magician. Peachastrid is currently transcribing the whole conversation to pitch it to the TV comedy people, whoever they are. The fucks. Let's go with dueling magicians. I like. I think. I feel like I can't help but think of Job's character from Arrested Development, like dancing around with the cards and everything. That was good. A 60-year-old woman that still believes she will meet her knight in shining armor, but now she's looking via the internet. I kind of like the idea of somebody like actual knights applying, like the like medieval, like the medieval version of what is it called? What's that thing called that you single people do, where you pretend that you're interested in one another's personality, but really you just bang? It's not Grinder. It's Tinder. That's it. Thank you, AA Ron. Yeah. Nothing makes me glad. I mean, obviously, the number one thing that makes me glad I'm married is my wife because she's amazing. But the number two thing that makes me glad I'm married is Tinder. That looks awful. I'm sorry for you people that have to do that. Okay. So here are the possibilities as I see them. You know what? I'll do a poll. Let's get crazy. Oh, I can't move my mouse over there. That's a different computer. Stupid idiot. Sorry, guys. I'm not very smart. I will do a poll now. Hold on. Hold on to your butts. Where's the poll button? Oh, for God's sake. Old man yells at cloud. I swear I added it. Okay. Manager poll. Okay. Vote. Oh, balls. Vote for today's sketch idea! Exclamation point. Baby shower thing. And what was the other? Magician doing things. Medieval Tinder. Content does not meet guidelines. What does that mean? How does the content not meet guidelines? Does it object to the word Tinder? It does. It objected to the word Tinder. Wow, that's weird. Okay, so it is now at the top of the chat for those of you who are watching live, those of you who are on the chat. I just changed it to medieval dating. So vote. And the poll is only going to go for 1 minute. So if you're interested in voting, now is the time. I know. Isn't that weird that, like, isn't it weird that Twitch would object to the word Tinder? I guess it's probably because, like, I guess it's because there are streamers out there who use this as some kind of weird, I don't know. Not that what we're doing isn't weird, but I mean, we're professionally weird. Right? Right. Sex bots, says AA Ron. Boy, it looks to me like it's going to be a pretty clear win for a magician doing things. Yeah. Okay. This is my least favorite, but we are nothing but not a democracy or a republic, if you prefer. We're neither of those things. Actually, I'm a benevolent dictator, but I do like, I like the voice of the chat having some autonomy over me. So, a magician doing things. Now, let me scroll back up and see what some of these. So, we had a magician duel, magician battles. I like a magician battle. Okay. I don't want to write this, chat. You're making me. You bastards. Damn your eyes. I'll have your eyelids for eyelids. Okay, so how do we start our magician battle? I think the easy way, probably the easiest or the most off-the-shelf way to start this would be to do it as a game show, like welcome back to Magic on Magic, but I don't want to do that. Let's have them in some other setting. At a street fair, suggests AA Ron. I like the street fair. I was thinking a coffee shop, but I like a street fair. Office talent show's good, but it's going down that road of a game show. Two divorced parents each bring a magician to the child's party. Now that is pretty funny. I do like Voodoo 463. That's a great. I really like I like the stakes, the addition of the stakes there. But Mom's Magician did it. Yeah, good call. All right. Consensus reached, gang. Let's see. Mom's Magician is her boyfriend. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. Maybe Dad's Magician is his boyfriend. Why not? I mean, is it really bragging to say that you're dating a magician? I don't know. Are they any better than comics? No, they're not. Certainly not better than prop comics. Okay. How does this start? How do we open? We're going to be able to see quickly. I think we should write this. Let's do this, guys. Let's write this with it in mind that this is an audio sketch. And that way we can submit it to Matt Newcomb for his Slapback podcast. And then it'll be faster to get it made and have it turn into something that way than if we're waiting around for me to put on a sketch show, which I won't be able to do until the global pandemic is over, whenever that is. I mean, there's a significant chance that I won't be putting on another sketch show until fucking 2021. So let's write this as an audio sketch. Yeah. Aaron's got it. Sounds, kids playing in the background. Let's see. Kids playing in the background. In the car, Magician 1 is getting told the down and dirty on his ex-wife while driving to the event. I don't know. Yeah. How about this? I mean, we're agreed that the kid's name is Timmy, right? Did we say that? Let's pitch some. What's the kid's name? I was going to go with Timmy, but it doesn't have to be Timmy. Is there anything that would be, yeah, Timmy or Billy? But I like, I do a lot of like Cody and Dustin, and for girls I do Skylar. Um, like Timmy, Billy, Sally, and Kevin. These are all kind of like boomer names. I want something that's more of like something that's more of what millennials name their kids. Gunner, yeah, Caleb. These are good. Caleb with a K. Austin is good. Timus. Is that a name? I mean, it is if you give it to somebody, but uh, yeah. Chad suggests Chad. XAEA12 says Matt Alt. Yeah, good joke. Eat it, Musk. You fucking weirdo. Okay. I got to go with Chadwick. Okay, so now let's think of some magician names. We need two, obviously, and I think it should be like I think they should be silly magician names. Like some of my favorite, like I love that in Futurama there's a magician called the Great Revealo, and he always says how he does his jokes. Um, um, yeah, Sensational Sam is good. That reminds me of oh, what was that great video game made by those Croatian programmers? Serious Sam. That was a great game. You said millennial, then pick Chadwick. I know you're right, but I like Chadwick because it's going to give the great exposo. uh, that's a great joke. It could be like the other magician could be like, "Hey, aren't you also the great exposo? Didn't I see you? Hey, shut up. I do that after hours." Xander the Great, I like. We could do a Zardoz. There's a Zardoz joke in there if you guys are familiar with Zardoz. Um, the mysterious Haidini. Where is he? I don't know. He's the mysterious Haidini. Did he even show up? Yeah, he suffers from stage fright. That's really funny. That's a great character idea, Voodoo 463. Um, I'm going to go with, should it be X? It doesn't matter. Um, then I guess we need like some crowd noises like, don't you think we need some crowd noises here like people talking or like kind of a record scratch moment? I do like the great exposo though. Okay, maybe a fork clatters. Um, and then dad is going to be a real prick. Okay, what's mom's name? Um, I'm not doing Karen, but do pick a name for mom. I knew that you were going to say Karen. I'm not doing Karen. Chelsea. That's interesting. I like Louise. Now we get to figure out. Yeah, let's do Louise. And what's Dad's name? Um, Gary. I like. I like Steve too. Um, we'll go with Steve, even though my stepdad's name is Steve and he's amazing. Okay. Now, what I'm looking for in a dad's name is something that really, is something that you can really say in a very annoyed way, like "quit being a dick, Steve." you know, which is something that I've heard my friend Liz say to her brother Steve. Um, I like Steve though. Gary is good. Anytime you think of Gary, I reckon I harken back to Team America, World Police. Come on, Gary. You were born to do this, Gary. And then I also like Rick, because Rick has always made me laugh because of Mitch Hedberg. I wish I wouldn't have seen Rick on the sidewalk. And his joke about what if his car only had one beep, like you only got one beep per day. Yeah, but that show Rick and Morty has ruined the name Rick, so it's no longer funny. Okay, Mommy's here with your musician. Uh, let's make him the Great Houdini. How do you spell Houdini? I guess you have to make it up, don't you? I wanted to put another vowel in there because Houdini had two. Helmut, the Swiss father. That makes me laugh. Yeah, Hei Dini makes it feel like a lady, Heidi, like Heidi. But that is funny. I don't like the look of one vowel, so we're gonna go two. Good call, Aaron. Um, laughs like a real prick. So I want the actress to understand that Louise won't respond to Steve. She'll talk to her child, because this is what happens when parents are together and they're divorced. When they're you just when you despise somebody to their very core for what they've done to you and your family, but you love your kid, and the person you despise is trying to hurt you through your child. That's the dynamic that we're going for. And believe me, I have been on both sides of this moment. And talks. Can't spell your name, Chadwick. I'm sorry. But the great Houdini's car No, here, who was the other one? It was Houdini, and who was the other magician? Uh, Exposo or something. Let me go back through the chat. That was really the mysterious Houdini and the great Exposo. Yeah, maybe I got this wrong. Okay. Really quick, I just wanted to tell you about something that that Writer Duet is doing right now for me. So if you'll notice, if I press tab, which is what I'm doing, it's suggesting a name. See how it suggests the mysterious Houdini for me right now? And I just changed that character name up here. I just changed it from the great Houdini to the mysterious Houdini. In Final Draft, and keep in mind that I have no affiliation to Writer Duet whatsoever. I pay for their service and I use it to write comedy with you guys. They're not giving me a deal or anything like that. But in Final Draft, which is a piece of software that costs hundreds of dollars, and by the way, it costs hundreds of dollars again and again because they sunset the previous version of it and then you have to buy it again. In Final Draft, you would be looking at a big long list of, it would say every name you had typed so far. But Writer Duet figured out I didn't have to go and click like tools, change a character's name or any of that horse shit. It just figured out when I changed it here that I'm changing that character's name. So that's a big time saver that I didn't even know that was in there. See, like if I went down here, see how it's done that? That's what Final Draft would do every time. But I bet if I delete those two, see, it cleaned that up for me. I mean, that's just time-saving shit. Time-saving shit that you think that Final Draft would have figured out a long time ago, considering how they're supposed to be like the big boy software. Anyway, pardon me for that side quest. Okay. Mommy, sorry, honey, but... Okay. The Great Exposo. Yeah. We're going to need two actors for this who can do like the Great Exposo type of voice. Okay. Yeah, so I want the Great Exposo to talk over Chadwick here. Okay. Now, as you know, I like to be in Act 2 before about the middle of page 1, and I think we're there. So now we know what the game is. I think we understand the game, and we are not done with page 1 yet. We got parents. They're fighting with one another, so I think we understand that they're divorced. And we're in the middle of page 1, so I think we're into Act 2 now. The Great Exposo wears a top hat and a long trench coat. Again, yeah, I like that idea. I like where you're coming from, but we are writing this for audio, so it won't matter what he wears, unless we can make that into a joke. Okay. Um, so I think... Okay. Let me catch up on the chat. Will the magicians also fight? Yes, obviously. They'll kiss, says Enigmave. Possibly. They're like enemies or something. Yeah. Shut up, Chad. This is your party and your magicians. Nice on the court order. Thank you. Like I said, I've been on all sides of this situation. I haven't seen the Arrested Development one. Are we close? No, there's just a moment where just every time Job was doing his magic, it is the funniest. What's that actor's name? Will something. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but hilarious. He's like just opening his shirt and doves are coming out. Will Arnett. Yeah, thank you, Senyata. Exactly. Hilarious. It's been a long time since Arrested Development was on TV. I didn't watch that extra season they did on Netflix. Did you guys? Really funny people. My guy's technically an illusionist, so cram it, Louise, says Chad McNaughton. God, that's a great joke. I love that. All right, so what if Haidini just got out of the drug tank? Yeah, so what if the magicians at this point, here's my suggestion. So what if the magicians at this point, they step in together and they say, uh, here's my problem. My problem right now is if I leave this at the dialogue of Steve and Louise fighting, then uh, you're going to see me write fights that I've seen as a child and as an adult, and it's not going to be funny. So I think at this point we got to get the magicians in. Like I think, like what if they just step in and they say, "Hey, look, we handle this stuff all the time. This is a professional thing. We'll just have a magic off. We'll just have a battle of tricks." Or what if they say, we'll handle this professionally? I don't know, because that feels like another inciting incident. Uh, but yeah. Um, According to the ancient texts or ancient code, best magician gets paid for showing up. Yeah, funny. A magician could step in with, "Look, we see this all the time, and there's only one who wants to." Yeah, that's where I'm going. I thought of it as the parents want their magicians to be better and best, so they egg them on to almost gladiator-like feats. Yeah, yeah. I'm torn here. Torn. Torn like an old sweater. Looks like we got a couple new followers during the stream. Aldry Mon Amour. Oh, okay. Probably Aldry Mon Amour. And Rob is doing things. Thank you for following us, guys. We appreciate it. Yeah, so um, so my problem is this feels like a second, like it feels like a second inciting incident. But we'll go with it anyway. Maybe Haidini can say that. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to think about what the fight looks like. Um, they pull out guns and shoot at each other. Yeah. The trouble with this fight is that I have an extra of the ancient up there. Oh, so I do. Thank you, Chad. Well done, sir. Um, what if the kid gets to pick how they compete? Yeah, my only trouble with that is it's going to take. I like the idea of it being. What if they like make a big deal about how it's the ancient code, and then it's like cutscenes of spelling bee long jump. Yeah, that'd be funny. We're doing this in audio though, but I like. What if it's like we will do this according to the ancient code? Yes, the ancient code. Blah 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 blah, and then and then and then it's just like one of them punches the other one in the face, and it's like nope, nope, nope. This is the ancient code. This is how it goes. And it's like, um, I'll tell you about something that made me laugh really hard, and it's like this super dark thing that happened. There was like I don't even know if it was fake, but there was this video that I remember from it was like one of those like an infomercial where they're selling like swords and knives and stuff, and this guy takes the sword and he like bonks it on the table like to show how strong the sword is, and it breaks, and the tip of the sword comes back and hits him in the gut, and it I think it cut him pretty bad. And so like he like dips behind the table because he doesn't want to bleed on camera, and he's like, and you hear him making those noises as he like limps off camera, and he's like, oh, Rick, you really got me with that one, Rick. He got me. uh, I mean, I hope that guy is okay and he didn't perish from his wounds or whatever, but made me laugh. Okay. One of them breaks a bottle and uses it as a weapon. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so there was a sound of slapping meat. Okay, so I think let's think about the ancient code here. Um, who would get to hit first? I think probably who was there? The Great Exposo was already there, right? Not the mysterious Haidini. Um, so I think since he was at, I'm thinking of the rules, the ancient rules, the ancient code of magicians at kids' birthday parties. Whoever has the lowest HP in the latest D&D match. No, I think it's like whoever's at the gig first. He got to take the first shot because he's not the challenger, right? the punctual magician has first strike. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Chad. Well done to you. So Exposa was there first. So Haidini is the one complaining. I think we need a little bit more space than the parentheses are going to allow. I don't like to do, sometimes when you're writing these things, you want to give your actor some direction, like, because he's in a lot. I don't like doing this when these parens get super long like this, because I feel like it screws up the timing. So when the direction gets long like that, I'll just put it in a stage direction. I mean, now it's just a question of how far we want to go with the ancient code. One of them takes out a condom, fills it with water, and throws it. I like taking out a condom. Okay, so I think one of the parents at this point should be like, "Hey, wait a minute. This is getting a little out of hand." You know what's really getting out of hand is I'm almost out of coffee, and we're nowhere near finished with the sketch. That's what really screwed me up. I've done too much yammering and not enough writing. Talking to you, chat. I'm just kidding. Thanks for being here. Okay. It's all part of the ancient code. Okay, so now the ancient code says to always go all out. That's funny. Okay. So now we're at escalation 2 in this sketch. Or if you're from Europe, 2. So we need to start thinking about how we're going to get out of this. Now, I will say that if we were filming this for TV, it would be my sort of, I would want to basically go on with this fight forever, and it's like do a montage of the fight, and it just, like, all the stuff that you guys are suggesting now, the chat is suggesting now, the rabbits are used in the fight, all of that stuff. Yeah, we would include all of that. It would be like one of those Family Guy Chicken Peter things, except it wouldn't go on that long. But we need to start thinking about how we're going to get out of this. So you need to start thinking about what is the turn of the end of this sketch going to be? How are we going to get out of this madness? Chad says, you guys, I'm reading the ancient code. If you scroll down further, it says repealed in 1988. A third magician appears. Yeah. What if Chadwick has been studying magic? Or, uh, by realizing that the kid's birthday is not today. That's a really good suggestion, Chad Warthen. An actual magician arrives in a puff of smoke. Yeah. The kid is left, gone to bed. Everyone pulls back and realizes they went too far and it was all about them. Chadwick appears on stage in a puff of smoke. Yeah. Momo Siegel, I do like that beat. If we were filming this, if we were making a TV show, I would love to have a beat where like it's like everybody's in the house like eating a bowl of ice cream and they look out the window and the magicians are still out there pounding on one another. Maybe they get a surprise visit from the Senior Magicians Council to join the goddamn union or shut it down. Yeah. Yeah. Mine is part of Vutu's. They call an arbiter. A third magician appears. I think my favorite so far is that it's not the kid's birthday. Because I feel like if we call in a third magician, I feel like that's a little bit. I feel like that's a little bit Deus Ex Machina. You know, I think that's kind of cheating. I think we should. I think I like that it's not his birthday. Let's go with that. Can you reveal at the end that Chadwick has been trying to tell them his birthday isn't until tomorrow this entire time? Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's how we'll find out. Yeah, both parents got the date wrong. Yeah. Um, next few lines. Broken glass. So what I mean by this is like this whole time he's like, oh, stuff like that. Another sad Chad birthday party. Sorry, Chad. I think you vanished my trick bag. Okay. Is there anything else that a magician would call his scrotum? It's always funny, in my opinion, if you make up a name for something. If you make up a name for something and you use it in context, like Magic 8 Balls, Peachastrid suggests, great suggestion. Mini Houdini. Because magic sack. Mini Hydini. Yeah, except it's Exposo. Like last week when we were writing the Fartivator, which is on YouTube now if you want to watch that one. Harry Potter's. Great. Peach Astrid. Well done to you. That'll be like a throwaway line. You spell yield. Not that way. I don't know if we need that line from Steve. Exposo and his twins. Yeah, I like all these. But I think yeah, I like the Harry Potters, like Peach Astrid said. I think that was a good call. So I think Steve is. What does Chadwick say here? Maybe he says something like, damn, I can't spell that word. There we go. What if the kid just starts throwing up? Kids do that, right? Yeah, they do. Every now and then, they just start barfing. Sometimes you can get them to stick their heads out the window of the car. Sometimes they just barf right down themselves. Sometimes they barf while they're asleep. That's especially dangerous. Okay. What if it's like It's a saber. Um, I'm thinking. Why can't I scroll down anymore? Oh, because I'm not on the right line. Her. So I feel like I'm sort of belaboring the end here, but I'm just sort of I'm writing it all out and trying not to think too hard about it, just so we can get through it. Maybe Chad throws up from the anxiety and holding back the whole time that it wasn't actually his birthday and one of the magicians helps. Yeah, yeah, that's where we're going. That's where we're going for sure. We're on page 4 here, which is a little lengthy, but let's get through it and then we'll read it and see how it shakes out. Let's see. let's blow this off and go grab a beer. Yeah. I want it to end with like a, you know. It's rare that I let a sketch get to 5 pages, but I was enjoying writing this. Okay, so let's have the read through. Okay, I'm going to read through the sketch. And while I do that, chat, your job is to come up with a title for this sketch. When coming up with titles for sketches, my advice is to make it something silly / funny, such that when your sketch is sitting on the pile to be read at the table read, when people see the title, they go, I got to read this. You want it to be silly, funny, but put a joke in the title. So think of a title while I do this read through. I read through sketches like this when I get done with the first draft, which I've just done. I do a read through, and you'll see, I have no doubt, I'll find sort of grammar errors and stuff like that, things that, where the flow doesn't work very well. So that's why I do this. So here we go. A child's birthday party, kids playing in the background. Chadwick, honey, Mommy's here with your magician. Am I distorting a little bit? It sounds like I am. Mommy's here with your magician, the mysterious Houdini. Behold, the great Houdini approaches. People talking ends. Maybe just change that to talking. Or just talk. Talk ends. A fork clatters to a plate. We can hear in Chadwick's voice that he's uncomfortable. Hi, Mom. Steve laughs like a real prick. Way to be on time, Louise. Mommy's sorry, honey, but the mysterious Houdini's car broke down and Mommy had to pick... Wait, who's this? That's Dad's magician. It is I, the great Exposo. Yeah, listen, can you guys not fight about... Unclear there who Chadwick is talking to, if he's talking to the magicians or to his parents, but we'll assume parents, I think. Steve, the court order says that I get to bring the magician. Well, my guy's technically an illusionist, so cram it, Louise. Guys, please. Not to worry, folks. We will handle this according to the ancient code. Correct. Winner gets the gig. Agreed? Well, now wait a minute. Shouldn't we get to decide who... Agreed. The ancient code. So are you guys gonna, do tricks or... Holy shit, he decked him right in the jaw. That looked like it hurt. The mysterious Houdini speaks through clenched teeth, possibly around his hand over his mouth. No, it's okay. All part of the ancient code. Maybe we should just call this off. Yeah, I mean, you two guys can't just go all out at a kid's birthday. Hey, yeah! There was a smash and a grunt of pain. The great Exposo moans in terrible pain. We already know he's in pain. The great Exposo moans through the next few lines. Broken glass sounds. Plates rattle around. Oh my God, I've never seen nuts kick that hard. I find that hard to believe, Steve. Maybe a little bit of a italics there, so people understand. The mysterious Houdini. Felt that one, didn't you, Exposo? I think you vanished my Harry Potters. Do you yield? Dude, I think you should yield. This isn't fun anymore. Never! The great Exposo never yields. Gird your loins, Houdini, you foul wretch. I'm sorry this is happening on your birthday, champ. If your mother hadn't brought her... He's got a sword. It's a saber. Whatever. The Divorcerer's Apprentice, says Peachastrid. Solid. Oh, no. But by the rules, I must stand my ground. Do your worst, Exposo. He pulled a sword out of his hat. I like that line a little better. Oh, no. Can we change Harry Potters to Harry Potters? It's audio, so it won't matter anyway. Magical birthday bloodbath is funny, too. Um, I'm doing the Saber of Antioch just because of Monty Python, obviously, which you guys completely understand. Can we change? They sound the same in your accent. Excuse me, I do not have an accent. My English is the best. Thank you. Wizards Fight Club is pretty funny too. Stop distracting me, chat. You horrible people. Uh, he pulled a sword out of his hat. It's a saber. Whatever. Oh no, the saber of Antioch. But by the rules, I must stand my ground. Do your worst, Exposo. Okay, no, stop this. I am calling the cops. Guys, okay, joke's over. No one's gonna saber anyone. Champ, maybe you should go inside. By the power vested in me, by this kid's birthday, and birthday magicians everywhere, I hereby. It's not even my birthday. What's that? What? Of course it is. Oh, okay. In that case, by the power vested in. No, it's not. My birthday is tomorrow. I've been telling you that, Dad. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm digging that. Buddy, Daddy's got to work tomorrow. So it's not his birthday? No. Oh, thank God. Then the ancient code does not apply. Whew. Man, I really thought you were going to saber me for a second there. I totally was. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Wait, so who's getting paid here? Dramatic noise, and then the word bag out of nowhere. What are you doing? Yeah. I think I've on the one hand, I feel like we could have an ending that's a little bit more that's not so blackoutish. Like you but all the ones I'm thinking of are like in that case, the ancient code, oh fuck off, an ending like that, but I think it's just as bad. It's just as good. I think we just leave it there. That's a pretty good sketch, guys. Their father and son. Yeah, that's just another turn that we'd have to deal with in the sketch, though. It's funny. It's funny. Let's see. The Divorcerer's Apprentice. Well done to you, Peach Astrid. You are the winner of the stream by naming the sketch. I will now put the name here. Well done to you. Well done to all of us. So thank you so much for hanging out. I am Jim Hodgson, and this is the Scene Shop's Friday Sketch Desk stream. We are going to have a little bit of a happy hour now in our Discord. If you would like to have a chat about comedy, we can talk about this stream. We can talk about comedy that you're working on. We can talk about the open mic that we're doing tomorrow in the Discord. That is run by Remington. So do come by the Discord. You can find the link at sceneshop.us. Come on by. Have a chat with us. What else is going on? Join us Monday for the next stream, which will be Death at the HOA. We're working on a web series together, and we're just about finished with the first episode of 5. So you could be there for the dramatic conclusion of the first episode. And then we'll have the joke stream on next Wednesday and another sketch desk a week from today. Also, a week from today, I'm going to do the first episode of my new from home show called The Bayeux Tapestry, Fake News in the 11th Century. This is something I've been working on for quite some time, and like there are computers all over this room so I can do this show the way I want. But basically it's going to be like a slideshow, a humorous slideshow about the Bayeux Tapestry and the Norman invasion. You can find that at sceneshop.eventbrite.com is where you can find that. And all of our patrons discount codes will work for that. Speaking of which, thank you so much to the people who support us on Patreon. This is huge. You know, all of this little stuff is fun, but it all actually does cost money. So thank you so much to Dan Simard, JP LaRue, Monica Hall, and Robert Gross. Much appreciated. And those people, because they're patrons, will be able to use their discount codes on the Bayeux Tapestry show if they like. So next Friday, you can see my Bayeux Tapestry show. I'm also going to be sending emails and all that stuff this week. But anyway, great chat today, guys. So happy hour right now after the stream. These videos are now going to YouTube. So if you want to watch them later, you can do that on YouTube. It's open mic tomorrow on Saturday at 3 o'clock. If you want to do open mic in our Discord, you can. And then next week, 3 streams and all that good time, all that good stuff. So hope you're being healthy and happy out there. I hope you're writing your 5 daily jokes. I just got a new notebook because I filled up my last one. I went for one of the waterproof page notebooks this time because to try to help them survive butt sweat. But the problem with waterproof pages is they don't take pen ink too well. So anyway, what are you gonna do? But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm Jim. Oh, and do go by my website and buy some books. Readmyfuckingbooks.com. I really appreciate that. I think some of you have been working because I've seen an increase in book purchases over the last couple of months. So thanks to those of you who have checked those out. Yeah. So yeah, hope you're being happy and healthy. And more streams, more comedy next week. Write your 5 daily jokes. Love you. Mean it. What do I click here?